Hello, good people. Reuben the Bulldog is here, and a little bit of an update for you. We've got a video that is going to be lacking on any fancy editing or cool cuts because we are on the road and do not have access to our normal software. So I'm going to give you the down and dirty on this, but we need to give you the update on how Mr. Man has fared on his most recent trip. And as you can see, he has found his way into the closest approximation of his recliner at home and is appropriately sleeping with his neck up. Most chiropractors would probably say that that's not the way you want to go, but it works for him. So there you go. So here's how things started out. Different car than the one that we normally have. So had a little more room in it, so we figured we'd take that one. But Reuben was, I think, a little bit thrown off by that. And well, this is how he rode for a good portion of the 6 hours from Wilmington, North Carolina up to Virginia. So take a look. It's kind of like if you're standing on one of those exercise balance boards for 6 hours. He just, he went with it. But luckily for us, because as everybody knows, Bulldogs take instruction very well. They listen to commands. We gave him a suggestion, and here's how he responded to it. Hey, Reuben. You can sit down. You can really sit down if you want to. We got another 400 miles. Or not. So, yeah, so we got that. Anyway, Mr. Man here has been a little thrown off by this trip. He wants to know why we're not in the house, even though he likes being in the car. And it just so happens that when we stopped for our own lunch and it was time to feed him, Mr. Reuben decided, well, I'm not going to eat this. I'm not going to have my kibble unless it is hand fed to me. That was the only way that we could get it into his gullet. So there we were on the side of one of the exits of I-95, hand feeding our dog, because that's what I guess you do when your dog is a prima donna. Anyway, we made it up to Virginia, saw Aunt Judy, and happened to see her new cat, her new rescue cat, and this is the interaction between Sam and Reuben. So while Reuben may have been a little bit curious, Sam didn't really care for what was going on, but kept his cool. Very cool, cool cat that child is. So back to the hotel, where Reuben was again thrown off, and came to dinner time, and guess what happened? Okay, Reuben decided that he is a little thrown off at breakfast time, maybe a little excited. So now for the second time, we're having to hand feed him his breakfast. Hand feed him his breakfast.
Oh, the green beans on the ground.
I know, green bean down. Oh boy. Here. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Reuben, get back here. Come here. Go finish your food. Reuben, do I have to hand feed you? I have never in my life seen such. Reuben, hey. I'm sitting here on the floor holding green beans. Reuben, get back here and eat these. Oh, Jesus Lord. Okay, this is not good. Okay. Okay, come on.
Good boy, Reuben. Good boy.
There you go. So apparently this hand feeding thing on trips is, I think he thinks this is a perk to travel, that he gets his own personal butler hand feeding him, but that did not continue because we got up to Rochester, New York, saw Mom, and we said no more of this. And when we put the bowl down, he resumed his normal eating habits. So thank God we did not make a new habit, because there's no way I'm going through life hand feeding Reuben as the rest of his career. So we won't do that. Anyway, I can tell you this. Mr. Reuben is not exactly happy with one of the changes up here. That's right, hardwoods. Hardwoods are good to cool the belly down a little bit, but he is not exactly happy with skittering around on these floorboards. So I think he's very, very thankful to have carpeting back at home. So he's got that going for him, which is nice. And what else? I guess that's the update so far. So every time we also go outside to let him to the bathroom, he's going over towards the car. So I think he's saying, let's cut this trip short. But sorry, Reuben. Came to see Grandma, and we're going to spend a couple days here. So just chill out, okay? Which I think he's doing quite nicely as we speak. So that's it, guys, from the road. There's our update, and we'll have more from His Majesty here shortly. And hope you are all well. See you soon. Take care.